Hello everyone, this is Impulse, and welcome back to episode number 42 of our Futurecraft Let's Play. And I just can't get enough of this thing. Still hanging out up here, and got some plans for today, some good plans. I know that you all are waiting for the Wither Skelly farm, and so am I, trust me. It's coming guys. Still doing some research and kind of waiting for some things to happen. I'm actually waiting for MCP to come out for 1.7.2. I want to get a look at the code. There's some things going on with being able to spawn Wither Skellies above the nether roof, nether ceiling, and that's something I definitely want to take advantage of, but it's not as straightforward as you may think. So I want to take a look at the code and see if we can do something with that, take advantage of that. That way I won't have to dig out another perimeter. And anyway, so I'm waiting on that. As soon as that's done, I do have already the design in mind for the Wither Skelly's trap. I just looking for the right place to put it. So hopefully we'll be doing that next episode. So instead of the Wither Skelly farm, you guys probably already guessed, I'm going to tackle the slime farm today. So you can see I've mentioned it before. I got two areas. These are both slime chunks, and I did double check in 1.7.2. They are still slime chunks. I want to dig this area out and basically have two full slime farms going right next to each other here. So still snowing here. Oh yeah, this is weird too. Look at this. If we come over here a little bit. Yeah, rain. I'm pretty sure it used to snow right here because all this froze over. But after I went to 1.7.2, let's see here. It's taiga, and then ice plains. Huh. Interesting, huh? Anyway, so what we got going on today is we're going to have to dig. That's fine. A little bit of digging. I like digging every once in a while, obviously. So I'm going to start digging here. I kind of got my supplies set aside here. These are mostly for when I build the spawning platforms for the slime and stuff. Put some jack-o'-lanterns on the floor to light it up. Slimes can still spawn on those, but hostile mobs, you know, it'll be too light. That kind of thing. And anyway, yeah, I'm going to go under this ice, I think, to get started digging down. And that way it won't, you know, snow on me. And I hate that when snow layers build up. So I do have a nice pick. Dig some. Efficiency 5 on breaking 3. And then I got a backup pick here. I'm going to start without the beacon. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I may give up. Yeah, right. We'll just start under the ice floor. I was going to go all the way down, but I think we'll just do this. And I'm going to actually just dig out basically the full 2 chunks all the way down. So quite a bit of digging. So anyway, I'm going to get on with the digging, and I'll check back with you when I got some more progress to show. Alright, so I've been digging for a little bit, and you can see I've dug down, I don't know, about 9 layers here and 2 whole chunks. As you can see, I decided to put that beacon in. It really does help have an insta-mine when you're doing something like this. But even digging this away, I've had to repair my picks a couple times. I actually found another pick that I thought I had it named. Maybe not. That's just efficiency 4. Oh no, you know what I did? I put it away. It's up here. Anyway, so I'm getting kind of tired of digging, to be honest. Oh, there it is. Impulse Digger. Yep, it's one that I had when I actually dug this perimeter out. So anyway, a little tired of digging for now, so I decided I'm not going to dig anymore. I'm going to go about this a little differently. So instead, I crafted some TNT. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to dig tunnels down. I guess, I don't know if you call it a tunnel, but I'm basically going to dig straight down. I think I decided that I would assume that they'll take out a 3x3. I think it might actually be a 5x5, but I'd rather overlap than be short and have to dig out a bunch of random, you know, blocks. And I think I'm just going to dig straight down and then stack jump with TNT. And then I'll move over, you know, a couple blocks over here about, and then do the same thing. And I don't think I'll have enough TNT for the whole thing, but curious to see how much I can get. And let me set this up, and then I'll be right back and with you after I get it all done, and we'll set it off. See you in a second. Okay, got all the TNT set, at least, well, at this area right here in front of me. So you can see not as much as I would have liked, but let me just show you what I did here. Basically, dug a 2 wide down. That's just so I could stand in the middle and go back and forth to make sure I wasn't gonna, fall into any lava or anything. And then once I got down to the very bottom where I could start to see bedrock, I stack jumped with TNT, and then now I'm just kind of covering it back up. So trying to prevent it from shooting up and breaking all that ice there, but who knows? I have no idea what's going to happen. I've never laid this much TNT, and it's going to be interesting. So the way I'm going to set it off is I actually have a wooden pressure plate. I believe it's under this one. And I'm going to break this block, and hopefully the item will fall down on that wooden pressure plate, and that will set off a chain reaction, starting with the bottom and working its way up instead of the other way around. I figured that'd probably be the smoother way to do it. I don't know. We'll find out. So without further ado, oh, another one, and there we go. Yep, wooden pressure plate. Oh, you can see it going off. Let's run. Oh, here we go. Lag. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, it still came shooting out. Dang it. Oh, man. Oh, that was epic. Holy smokes. Oh, look at this. That is one gigantic hole in the ground. Let's go down there. I'll have to stack up my way out probably, but let's see. Yeah, it definitely destroyed my ladder. Oh, well. Let's see what we got. Now, let's see. If it blew up diamonds, would I see diamonds on the ground and stuff? Or I probably just destroyed them anyway. This is cool, though. Man, that's a ginormous hole. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Now, I don't usually do TNT just because, I like to be in control of things and know exactly what something's going to do. And, yeah, as you can see, that was pretty uncontrollable. So, all right. Well, I guess I will begin to clean up this mess, and I'll be back with you in a second. See you in a bit. All right, I got it all cleaned up. As you can see, got a brick wall kind of all the way around. I just went with stone bricks because I had a lot of smooth stone from, recent digs and using Silk Touch anyway, and digging out this perimeter. So went with the smooth stone walls or the stone brick walls, and I got a little carried away. And I had some time to play some Minecraft, and I went ahead and started building the slime farm. I just had to do it, guys. I had some time to play Minecraft, but my family was around, so it wasn't really an ideal situation to record. So I went ahead and started building up the slime farm. Let me drop down in there so I can show you what is going on there. And whoop, made this little drop. And let's see, I want to get a good bird's eye view of this thing. You can already hear some slime. Oh, hello. Oh, he got me. Get on down there. Is he climbing the ladder? No. Sorry. Those guys can't. All right. So basically what it is I dug all the way down to, where I started seeing bedrock. And then I made a too-high platform here, which is basically the two chunks. And kind of minus one row because I wanted to be able to flood the center with water, and basically, these don't really matter too much, but these guys are fighting the current to get to me. You might actually do it. And so what happens is these diamond-shaped pads here is where the slimes will actually spawn, and then they'll pick a direction and go, and they'll either fall onto this platform here, which will then push them into this water canal, or they'll fall directly into the water canal like these guys kind of did. And then I have basically a water canal heading from that wall all the way this way. And if I go over to the other side here, oops, hello. If I go to this other side here, you can see I got another river kind of flowing. And you can see every time the water ended, I basically just did this trick with the signs here, put them against the wall, stacked them, and then half slabs, and then put water on top of those so you can kind of restart, your water pattern here. And so these flow, basically the water up here flows to the edge and stops. It doesn't go over, even though it does kind of look like it connects here where this water source is, but it doesn't really make a difference there. It's just kind of a visual thing. And I'm not touching the keys right now, and it's sending me right along. And then I kind of curve the corner here, so it'll push the slime on around and continue to push them. And these guys are still tracking me. All right, guys, you want a piece? That's what you get. There you saw I have a little lag spike going on. I don't really know what's going on. Ever since I went to 1.7.2, I get these little lag spikes, and it's something I definitely need to look into. I'm assuming it's probably something related to my graphics drivers or something. I did just throw in my second GTX 580, so I have 2 in my system now running Sly, and I can't remember if I did it around the same time as the upgrade to 1.7.2, so I don't know which one of the 2 is causing the problem, to be honest. It's something I need to look into. Here, you know what? You guys help me out. I got my video settings here. I just kind of played around with them, and this is what I got. So maybe you guys can tell me if I'm just being a complete noob and something's set wrong. I didn't really know what to do with the MIP map or the anisotropic filtering. I think that's how you say it. Render distance, obviously, I could probably afford to go more, but having those lag spikes and wasn't quite sure what to do there. So if you guys are experts or somebody out there is an expert on what I should be doing as far as video settings, I've been meaning to put my system specs in the description, not of the video, but of the channel, the about part. Maybe I'll actually get that done as I release this video. You can check out my system specs and maybe get a good feel for what I should be running at anyway. So let's take a look at these spawn pads. You've seen what happens when they fall down, but let's get a good understanding of why these spawn pads are the way they are. And you can see here, basically, this is just vertical redstone wiring. Basically, it's glowstone with redstone dust on top, and then a sticky piston with a redstone block. So when that extends, it actually powers the redstone dust that's kind of on top of the glowstone. So there's basically a repeat of that section again. And then next to that, these are dispensers. And let's see. Yep, we got our water buckets in them. Got these fence gates on top. This is basically just to kind of control the water, so the water will fall down and then go outward. And they basically keep the water from being able to accidentally get in and wash out the redstone dust that's underneath that. So it's kind of cool because when this thing is extended, which it's extended by default, and I'll show you the switch upstairs that does that. These, the slimes that spawn in here, they don't like get stuck or anything because they just go through the open gates. Whereas if they were, closed, then you can see they kind of would get stuck in a corner and they couldn't go anywhere. So that's pretty cool. Mechanism there, and this was designed by Milky Way of the ZipCrowd server, the slime farm. So basically I took his design and put it next to each other so I could cover the 2 chunks that I have available. And anyway, yeah, pretty neat design. The reason for doing it in this diamond shape with these dispensers with water buckets is so that when I hit a button upstairs, I can actually flood these pads, which will make it so that slimes can't spawn and basically shuts it off. So a slime farm that's able to be shut off, which is pretty cool, pretty unique thing. So what else? Got the jack-o'-lanterns in here, and that's necessary because we don't want hostile mobs spawning on here. So the jack-o'-lanterns give it just enough light, and unique thing about these jack-o'-lanterns is slimes could actually pick this block and spawn on it. So if I was to use glowstone, that block would be unspawnable space. So pretty cool there. And all we have left to do is finish the pads here. So you can see, I'll go up to the top here, give you a nice idea of how far we're going with this thing. Basically, on top of the glowstones, I said was redstone dust, and that would be each layer where the redstone dust is. So we got 1, 2, 3 more to go, and then we can only go to level 39 is the last level that they'll spawn at. So feet position 39 would be here-ish. So you can see the way this is set up, being four wide or 4 high, we're going to end up with right here being our last layer. So that gives us how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers. And I think that'll be pretty productive. Of course, it's also going to rely on how well we light up the caves in this area and where we're standing while we AFK. So that's all going to come into account, and we'll have to go around and light up surrounding caves. What do we got? I'm hearing slime, but where is he? Is he just bouncing around somewhere else? I wonder if there's another slime chunk in the area that I missed. Sounded like he was behind the wall or something. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Cleanup from the Big Bang. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Go on through. All right, I'll help you. So cleanup from the Big Bang. That was fun. That took me a long time. Almost made me. No, it did. It made me regret doing the TNT. I came in. I filled in the floors. Whoa, you followed me, didn't you? I filled it in. I created these walls to give the inside of the slime farm that nice box look. But all that TNT caused all this nasty kind of damage to the surrounding area. It basically blew up more than I needed and in nice random patterns. So I had to come in here and basically torch this whole thing. And there's a lot of ender pearls. It wasn't fun to do. To come around. I had a lot of stack jumping ender pearl throws, and I think I even died a couple times. Just to get torches all the way up, because we don't want hostile mobs spawning in here either. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking that was a bad idea. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a lot of fun. Blowing stuff up is always fun. But if I had to go back and do it again, just for time's sake, I'd probably just stuck with the digging it out. I just wanted to do something different. So anyway, I'm going to head up to the top here so I can show you guys how you turn on and off this thing, and then maybe we'll jump into creating a layer together. So give me a sec, I'll get to the top. Okay, so I'm back up here at the top. You can see I got my jack-o'-lantern and ladder showing me where I can get down to this thing, or back up anyway. I kind of like my drop there. Ooh. Just saw another slime going. This thing's already getting pretty productive. And then you can see the wire basically meets this T-junction here. So that's that vertical redstone wire going all the way through the both spawn pads. T-junction there, and then more vertical wiring, and we'll go down over there. And you can see here this torch is so that it basically stays extended, and that was so that we keep those fence gates open. And then we got a button on this side, so if I press the button, it's going to pulse, send a pulse all the way down that vertical wiring, and you see the water flooding all those pads. Of course, that top pad we just did, so we need one above it to flood it, which basically means that the last pad we do, we'll have to do the same thing, put a deal above it to flood it. Won't have to do the full pad, and I'm not sure, I don't think mobs will spawn on top of dispensers, so we can probably just put the 4 dispensers around it. So we can do that, but you can see just on the corner of those diamond pads there, you can see the water flows to the edge but not over the edge, which is why they are the exact shape that they are. Pulse it again, 1 button push, we'll turn the water back off eventually. There we go, you're starting to see it disappear, and that's it. I mean, that's basically how it works. So let's drop back down, let's work on a pad together. I think I got enough stuff on me for that, and we'll just go there. And we can get one started. So, I mean, basically here all we need to do is follow this outline. Really the full length of the pad could have gone out further here, but I got to the wall of where the spawn chunk ended, and you can see my nether rack up there that marked the spawn chunks, and I figured, why go further? Basically the slime will, if they pick a direction, they'll come here, and then they'll eventually go off to the edge. So that's fine. The water doesn't flow off the edge or anything if it hits that, so we're good there. And yeah, I mean, this is working out perfectly. So what we do is we leave a 4 high space in here, and then these walls have 5 blocks wide, and then basically just go in a diagonal. So we'll place the blocks just like this over and over again, and basically I'll go around the entire kind of ring, and I can use the one I'm standing on as a guideline. And there we go. And what do we got? Oh, yep. So here we can watch this guy. Hopefully he'll fall down for us. See, they do, take a little bit of time because they meet the wall, but eventually he'll hop over and he'll fall down. See you, buddy. And get into the water stream just like that, and he'll make his way all the way over. So that's working out perfectly. Just need to figure out what we're going to do with them, once we get them. Once we get them all kind of in the spot we want them. I got a lot of ideas. I went a little too far there. Got a lot of ideas on, what we could utilize them for. Obviously, we're going to want, slime balls. I've been mentioning that for a couple episodes now that, I like using pistons and sticky pistons for a lot of things, as you can see here. Use them here again. And, I don't like collecting slime. I don't like fighting slime anyway. It just seems like a waste of time when I could automate it. And this will definitely help. I think once this is done, we'll probably one night of AFK, if I was just to auto kill them, would get me set. So, but it is just kind of a fun project to do. And I want to do a little bit differently. I really liked Milky Way's design, and I wanted to show it off because he is a good friend of mine. And, figured you guys would like to see something a little more unique. A lot of slime farms have been done over time, and this is a unique one, I thought, because the ability to turn it off and for being able to turn it off, it doesn't take that many resources. I've seen other designs where you've had the on-off switch, but it took a lot of redstone and stuff to make that happen. It took up a lot of space. I think this one's pretty compact. Just in general, unique design. Milky Way's actually is pretty cool because he utilizes iron golems to kill the slime. So where I went with the more traditional kind of waterway thing to lead them where I want, and then I'll probably just use the lava blade. And I think I do want to have some sort of mechanism where you can kind of choose if you want to just auto kill them or if we want to like store them up. And if we want to store them up, maybe we could shrink them down to a one-hit kill type thing and do an XP farm. Although we don't necessarily need an XP farm per se, just might be more for fun. The other thing is, you guys saw what I did with the peaceful mob switch with the mob system up top, way up there. You can see it barely in the distance. We could actually use the slime for the same thing. And that was part of the reason why I marked out these slime chunks, is because they're sitting right next to, I keep misplacing blocks. It's sitting right next to those lazy loaded chunks, I call them, but basically those right there with the half slabs on top. If we were to, basically store the slimes, and that's exactly where I'm leading them to right now, kind of in that area. If we were to get, 80, 79 or 80 of those stored up, then basically they would count towards the hostile mob cap, and we would be in peaceful mode. Granted, all we have to do is make sure we don't go more than 128 blocks away from them on foot. If we were to use a portal, then they would kind of get saved in the lazy loaded chunks, and we'd be good to go. We'd have a peaceful mob switch, and a different way of doing a peaceful mob switch than the one I've already showed. So that's another option. Got lots of options here. Just wanted to throw a few out there if you guys want to leave me some comments on what you'd like to see done with the slime, or if you have any ideas I didn't toss out there. We could basically do whatever we want. But the whole thing for this episode was just to get the slime farm built, see how productive it is. I do want to get all the layers done. I'm not going to do the rest on camera. I just wanted to kind of show you how I went about building these layers. And let me fill this in. This is kind of taking up a long time just to get this kind of tedious stuff done. I'm going to get this top layer filled in at least, and then I'll come back and show you how we set up the dispensers and the fence gates and stuff. And I'll see you there in a sec. Okay, I got those all filled in, put in the jack-lanterns, and last thing we need to do is put in the dispensers. Ooh, man, that is killing me. I definitely need to find a solution to those lag spikes. Ugh. Alright, so we'll put those in, then we gotta go make some buckets with put some water in it. I do have a little infinite water source down below. And there we go. And we'll just drop down here. Ooh, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'd say it's working. I think we need to put in a little lava killer or something. Man. Alright, let's see. I got some iron. I got 5 buckets on me already from before. Let's just go ahead and do this. That should be enough. I only need 8 right now. And I'll fill those up. Got my infinite water source here. Just grab it from the corner and we're good. And that 2 more. There we go. That's 8. And we'll go back up to the top here. Come on. It's hard to play like this. Okay. And I guess we'll just go to the top and we'll fill it from above. That'll work just fine. 1 for you. Yep. Okay. Good to go. And how many more layers we got? 1, just 2 more layers of this, so won't take me much longer, and then we can see this thing kind of acting in its full, you know, I guess not fully. It won't be fully productive yet. Like I said, we got to light up caves and stuff, but it'll be pretty decent. I mean, if I got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers and 2 to go, so it's already 2/3 of the way there. And these guys are actually, I'm surprised we're getting these kind of spawn rates considering that I'm like right here. You know, they need to be at least 25 blocks away to spawn from the player, so there's not a ton of places where they can spawn when I'm around here. So anyway, I'll go ahead and just build up the last 2 layers. I think you guys kind of get the idea. If you need to have more of a tutorial type of deal on this, I definitely suggest checking out Milky Way's tutorial. I'll put a link for his tutorial on this in the description, and check it out whether you're going to build one or not. Just check Milky Way out and help him out. Oh, you know what I forgot? The fence gates. I've pretty much forgotten them on every level. Oh, okay, good. Whew, got them on me. So I'll go around and do these fence gates and finish the last 2 layers, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I got all the layers done, and we'll flip this thing on. Well, I guess off. We'll flood the pads here. Let's see if they all get flooded. There we go. All the way down, so there's no spawnable space for slime right now. I hit the button again. Let's see them all turn off here. Sucking up the water, and there we go. All the way down. Sweet. Alright, so final stage is to kill the slime and collect them. Let's just, like I said, let's kill them for now, and you can see why we need to just go ahead and get some sort of auto killer. And these guys are stacking up like crazy. I just cleared these guys out a little bit ago too, so let me jump down here. Probably should have left it flooded so they wouldn't be bothering us while we're trying to do this, but that's okay. No worries. Alright, so it looks like they're all going to get flooded into this corner here. So, might have some problem with the bedrock and stuff getting in the way, but let's just do this. Let's, for now, put a chest there. And there, should be good. And then we'll put a hopper going into that. Drop my chest. Come on, fighting the current here. And then if we just put, I don't really want dirt to be here. Do I have a shovel? I put my shovel down. Let's get rid of some of this dirt. We don't want dirt. There we go. Bricks. Bricks will work. Oh, dropping my redstone. Okay, so we got to leave that there for the chest to still be able to open. In fact, do we got bedrock? Nope. We can put a double chest here. Uh-oh. Got another visitor coming. I hear him. Oh, just a little guy. Okay, so if we do that, we can put a sign there, and there, and there, and that should hold lava, and then that should all flow into that there. Hello. Is that working? Yep. Okay, so let's just do that. Let's get the sign set up. And let's see, we want one there. And there. And there. And that should... Yep, that holds it in. Whew. Alright, so that should at least be a temporary auto killer. Let's see if I can reach the chest. Perfect. So let's clear that out. That's the only thing I was a little worried about. You can see... Oh, did it finally get... Nope. See how it's kind of getting past the hopper there. Hopefully that doesn't happen and we're not losing slime balls because of that. But, okay. We'll have to keep our eye on this a little bit, see how it goes. See if we can get some more slimes. Like I said, I'm a little too close right now. It's going to make it hard. Plus, let's see. It being nighttime, there could be mobs spawning outside my spawn chunks. So let me go up top and get a... we'll just stay AFK a little bit up top. And I'll watch back some of the video and see how far into this episode we are. And see if we can collect any slimes. So I will be back with you here in a minute. Oh my goodness, this episode's running long. But anyway, you can see this thing's working. You can see some slime balls. I got some guys making it up in here too. Might have to put some sort of fence around this or something. But let's see these guys get broken down here. See how this is working. Looks like it should be collecting some. It appears like they're burning up, but I don't know if that's just a visual thing. Oh wow. Okay, so I literally was gone for about 15 minutes watching back some of the footage, and we got 2 and almost a half stacks of slime balls. So that's pretty good for 15 minutes. But like I said, this video is running really long, and so I'm going to end it here. And for this week, and you know, we still got the Wither Skelly farm I mentioned earlier. I'm still going to be working on that and trying to get that done for you guys as soon as possible. As soon as I get the you know, the whole spawning above the nether thing figured out. And in the meantime, let me know what you guys think I should do about these guys, because obviously this situation here is not even close to permanent, and want to do something with them. You know, something a little fun and unique maybe. So let me know what you think in the comments of what I should do with these guys. And man, they're annoying. And anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. So I will see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.